Hi family and friends, welcome back to Tidy Twins Mom channel. Today it's an evening and I just wanted for us to share a little bit about my garden, which has has brought this much love to me that I can't stay like too long without showing you the updates and sharing with you the progress of my garden. So today, this evening, I'll be taking you through my garden, a journey that reminds me that growth just doesn't happen overnight. We are starting from weed breeding to fresh greens, one day at a time. And so I hope you enjoy the video, watch till the end, and let's dive into the video. So the main things that we'll be sharing today, the main 5 things that we shall be sharing today are: I'll be removing the weeds and clearing the garden, as you'll be seeing in the video. Second, we'll be digging and loosening the soil to allow air and nutrient, transplanting young kales or removing kales stem from the main kales and replanting them, and also sharing tips for keeping your soil healthy and boosting vegetable growth. Peaceful background clips in the nature of sounds, as you'll be hearing some of the sounds of the dogs, birds, and also just sounds of the digging, and just relaxing and refreshing your mind. So let's get into the video, and I just hope that you are going to relax, feel at home, and enjoy the video of the evening. So when I started this garden, it was full of weeds, dry soil, and much of grass everywhere. But little by little, I began clearing, digging, and adding life back into it. As I remove these weeds, I'm reminded that sometimes in life we also have to clear out what no longer serves us, whether it's doubt, fear, laziness, and grudges, to just create space for growth. And after digging, I'll be transplanting some of the kales stem just from these main kales, which are already grown, to these areas that I'll be digging, just to replant them, because most of the kales that you can see here, I did not buy them, but I replanted just from plugging some of the stems from these kales and replanting them to this side of the area that I will be digging and preparing the soil. So don't throw away your old kales, because those kales may bring some life, some new life out of it, and give you something fresh, something green for you to eat, and also for you to get some cash from it. So it is good not to be throwing away the old kales, but also be replanting them so that they can give you something good. So with the proper care and maintenance, can we say maintenance? But with the proper care, they can grow again and give you new life. So if you use the stems of the main kales, to replant, I guarantee you're gonna get some greens and new life. Let's just use the word new life out of it. So it is very important to just give them proper care and maintenance, to just make sure there is something good that is coming out of it. we always find ways to start afresh, just like us mom. Yeah, just like us mom, wherever we go wrong, sometimes we feel we are down, sometimes we feel that everything we do, we don't do it in our perfect way, and we feel so down. We always get a way for us to start afresh, and that is a very good idea, a very good tip, and a very good motivation for all the moms who are out there. So a few tips to just keep your soil healthy. First, we have to rotate our we have to rotate our crops every few seasons. Like this season, as I'm planting kales and spinach and spring onions, the next season I'll be thinking of something else, like carrots, and also like some cucumber or even the eggplant. I'll be trying something else, something new here, to just make sure I rotate the plants to give the soil good health. Yes, add compost or animal manure to keep the soil rich. And for me, I don't use animal manure, but before the neighbor who used to be here was using animal manure, because she has goats, and she has also chicken, and she used to collect those manure and come to sprinkle them here. And that's why you can see this place is also fertile, and big thanks to her, because she really motivated me to just leave a space for me at least to get something good out of it, because she was sure this place was very, very fertile. So it is good also to practice composting. Can we say composting? It is also good to practice compost, where you collect all the vegetable products, and also some of the products in your kitchen that you don't want to, you feel like you need to throw them away, so long as they don't contain nylon papers or soap or anything else that can harm your soil. Just collect them, come and start your compost manure, and that compost manure will be very, very of great importance to your soil. And another tip that you have to know, that you have to take with you, is that don't overwater. Balancing is the key. Don't overwater. Like in the morning you water, and you water so much, you use much water to water. Hey, by English, oh my god. And in the evening also you use this, or it rains heavily, and the next day you have to water. No, you may water in the morning. When it rains in the evening or during the day, don't water during the evening or the next day. At least make sure there is balance in your soil. And the last and not the least, always remove weeds before they take over the roads, and that is what you've been seeing me doing. I've been removing the weeds, and these are not weeds. These are amaransa. Are they called amaransa? In Kiswahili they are called terere. Terere has grown in this place too much, and I don't need it, because it is too much, and too much of something is also poisonous. So you'll get that they're fighting over the nutrients in the soil, and also making overtaking the roots of the other vegetables here, which is also wrong, because the soil will not be healthy and your plants won't be able to grow well. So you need to make sure you remove the weeds, to just make sure your soil is fertile, and also it has a balance. It has a balance in a balance of nutrients. So I think those are the tips that you need to take with them right after watching this video, and I hope they'll motivate you to start your own garden, or use them wherever you have a garden, so that you can grow your garden so well. So some of the lessons that you will be learning from this is that growth just takes patience, yeah, both in garden and in life. When we are growing, like right now, so many of us, we want to grow, like grow on this YouTube platform. We have to grow in our life, in like our work, our jobs. We need to grow our jobs to another level. And also it applies to our gardening. Gardening does not just happen overnight, but you have to be patient, and this patience comes if you are that person who has that ability to be patient, yeah. If you can be patient with something, at the end of it, I'm telling you, the fruits will be so good for you to celebrate, and also to so another lesson that you are going to learn, it is consistency. Consistency will always turn your efforts into beauty, yeah. Once you become consistent with something that you love doing, something that you are passionate about, something that you really need this something to grow. Like we really need to grow our YouTube channel, yeah. We really need to get to monetization. We really need to get the subscribers. I really need to make sure this garden is flourishing and glowing. Consistency is what I really need, and through consistency, it will never turn you down. It will never turn you down, or I don't know what word can I use, but it will always bring every of your hard work into beauty for you to enjoy, yeah, for you to enjoy. So every small efforts count. Just keep going, do not give up, do not look behind, do not look where you have come from and say, this is where I've reached and I cannot continue. No, just keep going and try to motivate yourself with positive mind, with positive mind and positive people around you, and also positive words that will always grow your channel, or my garden. When you nurture your environment, it also it nurtures you back, and that is what we have learned from this. So thank you for watching.